Hello, welcome back to Kaizen. Is desktop audio not working? I'm not sure if it is. There's a little bit of music playing, but it doesn't look like it might be picking up on the... I think that's okay. We don't really need... there might be a little bit of activity happening there. I don't know. We'll see. Try and see if you can guess what we're making next. Whoops, that's already. It's a Pachinko machine. Sorry to ruin your surprise, but I couldn't help but notice the parts when they came in this morning. That's okay. I should have known I couldn't keep it a secret. Wow, you even got special art for it. That's right. In today's competitive world, we need every advantage we can get. In the future, we might be able to incorporate displays in the machines or even make them speak. Imagine if players could interact with their favorite characters while they play. Naturally, they would choose to do that, right? Does sound like it would be fun. Sometimes it feels like Yosuke is thinking 10 years ahead of everyone else. Alright, so we got a huge playfield, big feature in the middle, hole, 2 A holes, 3 B holes, and 2 tulips. This is wackadoodle. How the frick do you expect me to do this? I mean, I simply have to do a shitload of cutters, right? Like, I don't see... Like, there's no way. There's no other way I'm gonna do this, right? Like, this is just gonna be... It's just gonna be that, right? And then... those 2 for the A-holes. I think it's... Are they... Yeah, those are just a step down, I think. Or maybe not. They might just be right on top of each other. It certainly doesn't look like they're another row down. Yeah, I think those are just right on top of each other. And then... that looks pretty good, I think, right? No, those need to be... Yeah, that's where that needs to be, right? These need to be up more, I think. Okay, so with that being the case... Yeah, with that being the case, can I do this with less cutters? Do I want to do this with less cutters? And the answer is maybe. I mean, it is nice to just do that and everything's ready, you know? That's cool. But is that... is that really how we want to do it? It might be. You know, moving back, you know, it's not three deep in any direction. So moving back and forth on tracks, like we can do some of it that way, but it's not going to be easy. And honestly, I think this is just how I want to do it. I think it's gonna be more complicated than it's worth to lessen how many of these we use. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that as it is. Yeah, they all get together like that. So yeah, that's right. Either here, either there. Yeah, yeah, that's right. So there shouldn't be a whole lot to this. So I think first things first, I'm gonna have a B arm. You guys get out of here. I'm gonna have a B arm. No, hold up. Like this. Well, no, you can be. How do I want to do this? I'm thinking about. There's going to be a welder here, I think. But is it there or there? If I pull back, I have two welded together. Yeah, I can't weld the new one on. And I can't do pokes the way I want to. So it needs to be like, well, can C poke? It can, okay. It can poke from an extended position. I didn't realize that. That's cool. B one B5 Okay. That's that whole thing. And then I think that's where I want that to exist. Okay. That's that whole thing. Now, there's not a whole lot more we need. I think we're actually really close to something here. That's something. Now I want D to sub 3 and then plus 2. And then flip. Okay, and while that's happening, I would like E to extend by 3. B's in the way. Otherwise, this had a chance right there to do something cool. But B's in the way. So I'm going to delete these for a moment. Don't grab. What the hell? Don't grab. Flip. Okay. I could move all of this over. Actually, move that over 1. To grab. Damn it, that doesn't quite work either. Well, hold up. Okay, don't grab here, but do retreat. Slide down there, do the flip, that's fine. Do that again. Extend out. Retreat with a grab. Flip it. That's something I can get into, right? Except that I don't want to stop and flip it. I just want this to be 4. And you two to get away. Now if I can one, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. I think that's 1 short of what this can do. Son of a bitch. That's going to be 1 short of what I can accomplish. 4. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hold up. Let's make sure before we go doomsaying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and it can only move. Oh, wow. It can only move 9 per time frame. Well, that changes everything. That changes pissin' everything. Copy with no grab, just get out of the way. And then it's going to be an E flip, but they might collide. Huh? Oh. That's as though this was flipped left to right, but not up and down. Well, now I kind of want to just do that. And figure out where it needs to live from there. This isn't complete doom, okay? Okay, let's not do that. We can keep working here. We're not done here. Okay, there's a couple issues here. If I put the shark in there, there's basically no chance. Unless this flips onto a welder. There's no chance that gets attached. So, what am I doing? Okay. Actually, I don't necessarily hate this. Wait, stop. 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 Delete that. All right. We got something going on now. I can't promise it's any good, but it's something. That's cute. That is cute. And then if I put a riveter right there, they all become a piece. That's super cute. That's super fucking cute. Holy heck. Beautiful. Okay. I don't know if I need that to be extended. I was going to have it sail the whole way across there, but that's probably not necessary. Yeah, let's tilt you down and do it like that instead. And now, this is going to be crazy what I'm doing here. Okay. And then I think H shove you away, and then H go away. Well, we don't need that track then. just... You can probably just do that, right? Actually, hold up. H does that. Okay, H. There you go. H does that. Riveter here. H does that. Okay. Now, here's where shit gets crazy. Way back here, A shoved that away. And now my goal here is an I flip. It needs to be one higher, right? Yeah. Okay, well. That makes it 2 higher. What if A only shoves 2? Whoops. I can't see. Did you get, like, pushed away? What happened? Yeah, you're supposed to be there. Extending 1 does nothing. Extending 2 does that, and the I flip puts it there. Extending 3 puts it a bit there, which is more reasonable, but still not perfect. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to have to pay our way out of this, I think. close are we? Not too bad, actually. So after the K flip, this is going to be so expensive. After the K flip, L takes it 4. And then I think we wait until everything's in place. And then finally L flip. Okay, where did J move it down 1? J moved it down 1, and that was completely unnecessary. Or J needed to move it down 2. All right. Jesus Christ. $234 million to make this stupid thing. Do I even want to walk you guys through this? This was fucking crazy. I guess we will. There's a lot going on here. Alright, first things first. We'll look at the playing surface itself. A is just going to do a flip into all the cutters. Just make that simple and easy. And then flip it out of the cutters. Push it away so that I can have it. I flips it up. J flips it the right way. Is this necessary? If I moved all this down by 2 spaces, J doesn't need a track, right? If I move all of this just down 2 spaces, J doesn't need a track. J shoves it away. K and L work together to move it over into the final position. Meanwhile, B is going to take one of these rabbits, it's a tulip, move it to the side, while C's shoving out 3 of the B holes. 1, 2, they all get welded together. C moves out of the way. B does a little shove to get these in place, and C shoves to get them welded together. B retreats, flips, and now E will take that whole bit away. Meanwhile, D is taking an A-hole, moving it around the side, gets riveted on, moves back, gets the other A-hole, riveted on, pulls the whole thing back, flips it. This is now unnecessary. Yeah, so D is just going to shove that over. put it into place to get riveted, as you can see. E's going to bring all the other buttons up. They're riveted together now. E's going to move out of the way while F flips it right side up. G flips it upside down again. H flips it right side up again. H gets out of the way. And then finally L flips the playing surface into position. The rivet connects it all. We have a completed product. Absolute insanity. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Most of the products I've worked on here have been international, so it's interesting that Pachinko has stayed in Japan. You'd think they could find audiences abroad like video games had. Maybe, but there are many things about Pachinko that are specific to this country. You would need to make some big adjustments for it to succeed elsewhere. Yeah, you probably have to change the theme of the machines and how the prizes work. And you would need to learn how to adjust the nails and how to repair the machines. And then you would need to educate everyone on what Pachinko is and how it works so they can enjoy it. It sounds like a lot of work. You can do it. When you go back home, you start the first American Pachinko parlor. Back to America? That's right. I haven't even started thinking about that. Look at this. Cost way up. Area. Nobody does it like me. Fuck yeah. Nobody does it like me. Time's good with most people. Oh, we got another letter. Dear David, thank you so much for the handbag. It is really lovely. I have to admit, it's so nice that it makes me feel a little self-conscious carrying it around town. You don't see many people around here with bags like that, and I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm from New York or something like that. I will certainly use it for special occasions, though. It's very beautifully designed. Who is the designer, if I may ask? Life certainly takes you to some interesting places, doesn't it? If you'd asked me where my child would be 10 years ago, there's no way I would have said helping to create a clothing line, and such a fashionable one, no less. I read that thanks to the way the economy is going in Japan, Gucci, Dior, and all the other big fashion names have opened dozens of stores there. Is that true? I remember when we got the Gap here. That was a pretty big deal. I suppose it's not quite the same. Not quite, Mother. Arcade game! On the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.